Hey everyone, Mike Mulligan here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a certified orientation and mobility specialist, and in today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to safely locate curbs as well as navigate curbs when using a white cane. All right, let's do this. So I'd like to preface this video by saying that this video is really meant to be a review of the skills needed to both safely detect and negotiate curbs. This is not meant to be a replacement for meeting with an orientation and mobility specialist. These skills are really important for safety. The last thing anyone wants is to trip up or down a curb. So if at all possible, please meet with an orientation mobility specialist who can work with you one-on-one on these skills to make sure you're safe. All right, so one last thing I want to mention before I start my demonstration is that if you are currently not using a white cane or kind of on the fence of using a white cane, I just want you to consider a little bit how you do on curbs. If curbs are something you're really struggling with and it puts a lot of fear in you that you might be tripping over a curb, this could be at night or just in unfamiliar areas, definitely consider is a white cane the right fit for you. And to do this, it really helps to meet with an orientation mobility specialist who can do an evaluation to determine what's the best fit for you. But I just want to mention that because that's really important, especially for safety. If you're feeling unsafe around curbs, a cane might be a good fit for you. All right, let's start the demonstration. All right, so now I'm going to start my demonstration here. I'm going to be using this single stair I have in my backyard. Single stair is essentially a curb because a curb is really the same thing. So first I want to demonstrate how to safely detect this curb and how to negotiate safely up the curb, and then I'll do the reverse. I'll show you how to safely tell you've come to a curb going down, and then how to safely navigate down that curb. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get set up here on this little pathway. So I'm on this pathway that is going to lead up to the curb that is going up, and I'm going to be using constant contact cane technique. I've read some research recently that constant contact is the most efficient or best way of detecting drop-offs as well as curbs. So two-point touch, there's a chance if you're doing two-point touch like I'm doing now, left to right, that when it's bouncing left and right, it might miss the curb. So I'm going to be doing constant contact. So when I go up to the curb, which I'm doing now, my cane will find the curb. So up tends to be a little bit easier because your cane gets stopped by the curb. So right now my cane is at the junction where the floor and the bottom of the curb meet. So what I like to do is, you can explore a little bit with your cane up and down if you want. So right now I'm exploring up and down. So I get an idea that it's kind of a big kind of ledge. So then after I figured that out, I'm going to put my cane up vertical. So it's going straight up and down. This is called anchoring the cane. And once I do that, I am going to walk up towards the curb until one of my feet find it. So you don't want to go too fast that you can go tripping over it. But right now I'm kind of scooching up and my left foot toe has felt the bottom of the curb. So once I do that, I can raise my cane up vertically, and now I know exactly how high the curb is. So by raising the cane up vertically to the top of the curb, I know exactly how high it is and how high I have to step. And then I like to do a sweep at the top because you never know what's going to be at the top of the curb. So after I've done all that, I'll do a sweep, make sure it's clear, step up, and then continue on my way. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate going down that same curb. So I'm going to be coming up to the curb and I'll show you how I like to approach the curb as well as how to detect how high the curb is and how to safely navigate down the curb. So again, I'm going to be using constant contact like before. So I'm going to do constant contact. I'm walking up to the curb now. And when you walk up to the curb, the cane tip will drop off the edge when you approach that curb. So right now my cane tip fell over the edge of the top of the curb, and I'm able to feel that pretty easily. It's pretty obvious. I can do it again here. Constant contact, cane tip drops off the edge. I was able to feel that and feel the cane drop down lower than it normally is. So again, like I did before, I'm going to anchor the cane. So right now where the bottom of the curb and the floor meet, my cane tip is anchored right there in that corner. Again, my cane is up vertical. So I'm going to walk up to the edge. Again, with just 1 foot. You don't want 2 feet and going too fast. So 1 foot to the edge. And then once you do that, and you're safely at the edge, Make sure you sweep below because you don't know if there's going to be a pothole or a big puddle. It's starting to rain here, so there might be a puddle here shortly. And once you've cleared the area, then you can step down and be on your way. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video demonstration was helpful on how to both detect and safely navigate curbs both up and down when using a white cane. And if you're feeling up for it, please subscribe to my channel. And if you click that little bell icon, you'll be alerted when new videos become available. Have a wonderful day.